Hi everyone, this is Jenny Garcia and I am opening some Happy Mail, but I also wanted to quickly mention this. I already did a review of this on my Instagram, but I also have to do one for YouTube, so I'm just going to quickly mention it with my Happy Mail. So the Lotsa Style Shop sent me this, and this is actually a makeup organizer, and it retails at $17.99, but right now I have a code. If you use the code on Amazon, 30 Jenny, it's gonna be a little bit less than $13. And I already tried to fill this out in my Instagram channel, but here I just have that I have less things. I have my Mono Aqua liquid glue and my Mono Multi extra large liquid glue. That just fits fine in there. I do like that I can keep this up because I'm kind of running out on adhesive. Here I have my favorite pens for journaling. I have this 1-inch circle punch. In here I have some die cuts and DIY embellishments that I made, and I have on my channel if you're interested in watching that. I had this for my December daily, but I honestly barely started, and I have to pack up everything now so I can move. So stay tuned for a new craft room tour, hopefully somewhere around the beginning of March. Hopefully I have everything set up. So this is 7 1/4 by 4 1/2, and it's 4 1/8 inches tall, and it's pretty cool, I guess. This is originally a makeup organizer, and I think I like it more as a makeup organizer. Again, these are just a few December daily items that I had on my desk. If I want to put all my adhesives on the side, I can put this little one here next to the ink pads. So I don't know. So you can fit 4 of them, but I have a designated space in my desk drawer that I have right here next to me, so I can quickly grab them. I do have a tour of my current craft room, and I'm interested to see how that is going to translate into my new house. I'm looking forward to packing, but I am looking forward for a new craft room. So I don't know, even this is very sturdy. I wish it was black or a darker color, maybe like gray, because I would like to use it for my makeup brushes, because my daughters use my makeup sometimes, and I know, I'm sorry to the makeup gurus, my daughters use my good makeup, and they sometimes don't wash the brushes and they just put them right back, so I'm afraid that it's going to get dirty. It might be a little bit hard to clean, but I mean, you can use it for something simple like this. You can use it if you have a small desk, if you don't have way too many things, or you can use it for your favorites, like I'm using it right now. But I don't know if I would spend $13 in something this small. It's really good if you have the funds. You should do it, but I'm very frugal. If you've seen my channel, you know that I love Dollar Tree and I love IKEA, and those things are like mass produced, and I know that, but it's also not all of us can spend. I organize everything, so if I were to spend $13 for all these things that I would use, I would go broke. Because I do need everything on its place. It helps me to keep my desk really clean. So that's that. I'm going to have the link below, even if you want to check it out. And I also have mail from Pretty Little Studio, which I'm going to leave for the end. And this is from Tombow. It's Bobby adhesives. Oh, one of the this open, but this is my daughter's favorite adhesive, and they are always stealing my adhesive, so I run out of this really quick. They love it more than they love glue, like to glue their papers on in their notebooks or anything pretty much. I get it, it's a lot easier and cleaner. So let me see, I got my little mini glue tape, and I love these. These are perfect to have like on your purse. Oh yes, and I love me some monodrawing pens. I always have one for like photos and one for actually using, and I use these a lot. They're really good. And this is the pack that has 6 sizes. And on their Instagram you can see like an image where you can see different size tip sizes. 3D foam tabs, which I love these for cards. More mono aqua liquid glue. And the extreme adhesive, which is awesome for the December daily. Everything that I glue on the cover, that I glue on the transparencies, on the page protectors, I use the extreme adhesive, and of course a refill. And a little tip for this is that it's a really thick adhesive, so when you go down, make like a capital L shape so you can cut, because this is like the red lining tape but doesn't have any lining, which I hate because I would stab like the back of my nails with it, and I would absolutely hate that. And these are some of my favorites. These are the twin tone dual tip markers, and my favorite palette is the rainbow one, but I do love to use them all together. It's very rarely that I use only one, and I have a few. I have again one of these to photograph, then I have some on my marker case. Oh, I have to show you my marker cases. They're awesome. So they come in black and oyster, and I really like them both. And I was recently cleaning one up. Let me see if I only have, I think, one side of this done, and I just pick my lighter tones, and of course I always have my mono twin and the monograph. This is my favorite pencil ever. I love mechanical pencils, and that one is my favorite. So what I do is I put some in these marker cases, and then I have this around my room, and I have some in my purse or my backpack. I don't have a purse, I have a backpack, like a 3rd grader. So I'm always using them, and I've lost a bunch. I lost a bunch to my kids too. They're thieves. And of course the Tombow Inosuke ink colors. I love these. Again, I also have these everywhere. I have these in my favorite little container, and I have another one like the twin tones for the foodies. So that's what I got from Tombow. Let me throw this to the side. Oh, and I'm hoping, if you saw my craft room tour, you saw how I have my Tombow items organized. So I have a new idea. I have no idea if it's gonna work, so I'm interested to see what I'm gonna do, because I also want a place to have my die cutting machine, so I don't have to pull them from where they are. Yes. Yeah, so this is, yeah, I was talking and I didn't mention that this is from Pretty Little Studio, and most of these are from the Christmas cheer collection, and I order very, you know, late, but I also haven't really started my December daily. I did the cover and I did the inside cover, and I have been trying to catch up on work for these 2 months for Tombow and Pretty Little Studio, and just around my house putting everything away, so I haven't been crafting for personal reasons as much as I would love to, because I really want to work on my December daily, but I honestly have not had time. So these are die cut words, which I love. These are always so good. This one is Silent Night, and this one is 'Tis the Season, and this one has stars, and I freaking love those tiny stars. I mean, I love the font and everything, but I just love little sprinkles that you can layer around. And these numbers are super cool, especially this. And I don't know, you can't really appreciate this on camera. It looks kind of like blurry, but they are amazing. Like, and I love this size too. I know that a few years ago she either had this number font as a die cut file. I'm not sure, but I do have a bunch of these, but they are bigger. I love this size. And they're called Nutcracker number dice, and I think there's another variation of this. I try to order not to go crazy, because I do already have a bunch of holiday items. But I had to use these because it has a lot of pink, and I always use a lot of pink on my December daily. Oh, and these are both candy number tags. I love this. You can either use this to number the days or just make a list. You put the 1, because there is an extra 1 to 5 things. So you can list 5 things you're grateful about or happy about. So yeah, I love the colors. There's also some little icons in there. This little heart die cuts. Like I said, I love the sprinkles. That way you can layer them with a little washi. And little word stickers. And speaking of little word stickers, I'm just jumping everything in here. Aren't these the best? Look how tiny they are. I freaking love, and I'm probably not supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, like the next Pretty Little Studio line is going to have one of these, but the font, it's like super cute. Like, just stay tuned. If you don't follow their Pretty Little Studio forum and gallery on Facebook, you should join, because they always post like sneak peeks over there. But yeah, I love the colors, and this is my favorite. And I was thinking I should get 2, and then I was like, don't get greedy, and now I regret not getting greedy, because this is something that I can use like for years. And the first time that they had this little pattern, it was a summer collection. I think it was by Xenia. And I thought the same thing. I'm just going to grab 1, and then I ended up buying 2 extra later. So why I don't learn, who knows. These are border stickers, and I love these so much. They're like washi, but not really. But you can layer them. Again, you could put like a little heart die, add one of these borders, and then add a little word sticker, and on top you can add a super tiny heart. Yeah, I ran out of these. I need to get more. Okay. And these are the die cut versions, but they also have die cut phrases, and of course they're bigger. So this is even better for big layouts, and then you can do a little banner with those. They have circles, they have words. I love these. I always get these. These are perfect to, I use them most for project life. That way I can stamp the dates, and I write week 52 on the top or something like that. I do love these colors. This is a holiday collection. With these colors you can use the whole year. And they have circles too. I forgot about that. Oh, let me open them, because not only they have circles, they have one that has like little lines, and I love how they look. And it's little details that, you know. So So you can add your journaling with the number 1 monodrawing pen. You can write very tiny journaling. And let me get the circles and the circles. I should have gotten like a bunch of these so I can put them on a little, inside a little dish so I can grab them. Although I have so many labels, it's not. I also have to reorganize my old Pretty Little Studio lines that are no longer selling, because I do still get I have to put them like in my DIY kits, because I still get very tempted to grab them. Oh, okay. So this mix is everything. These trees are a lot bigger than I thought, because I had trees last year. I couldn't find, actually, yeah, mine do have. Let me see. So let me compare these Target super tiny trees to these. These are even better for like a very big pocket. And they have the green and the white. These are just, yes, to these many times. I kind of regret not buying 2. But I don't want to get the Noah's Ark syndrome stackle that you always get 2 of everything. Love these colors. They're from Potpourri, an older collection, but it's still available. But I love that they're like clear but sparkly. It's the prettiest color ever. Now here, I realized while I was working on my December daily of 2019, I was working on it during December, so I realized that I don't have as many clears as I thought I did, so I bought extra. And these are vellum stars. Well, we have vellum and we also have regular cardstock ones. But again, really cool to layer. Oh, this sticker is so cool. This could be good for like a 3x8 kind of pocket. If you don't have anything to write, you can just put simple paper like this one right here. And just have like a page. And then maybe add the number here to the present. Oh, 2020, the one with the pandemic. Oh man. I do like the most quarantine time of the year. I have to say this. Oh, I love this. It's an elf with a mask. First rule of 2021, never talk about 2020. Like this first month, we're just gonna call it December 2020 and Happy New Year. And again, I really like them, in case you haven't noticed. These are punch outs. I am not going to, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not going to pop them out just yet. And maybe when you're done with all the papers, you can put something kind of neutral in the back and make like a shaker pocket with it. I will turn everything into a shaker pocket. These are flags and some papers from Christmas Cheer. I do love this one. I love this star pattern since she's been using it in other collections. I think this is a redo from an old collection, and I'm glad to see it back because I love it. It's one of my favorites. The merriest. I love this. And the red. And I have vellum in this color, in the tree farm, in the candy stick cherry, and the star bright. Love this so much. And I tried to calm myself because I know that I didn't have many, but I also didn't want to go crazy with the clears. And I think I eliminated a few, and now I regret it because I only grabbed 3. But these are pretty awesome. And again, I always use this as a divider for Christmas Day. This one is so freaking pretty. And of course, these words are awesome. Okay, the last package that I am doing for this video is the new Feed Your Craft kit. And now I am part of the affiliate program, so it would help a lot if you ever buy from Feed Your Craft. If you could use my link, you don't have to just get a small commission. You don't get charged extra. So let's see. I know that I really wanted this kit. It's kind of like a homey. Let me see. The name is Happy at Home Kit. And as I mentioned way too many times, I'm about to move away, and this has like a lot of things about being home and houses, and let's say home. Although we are homebodies, and this is just perfect for us. But the cards had more perfect place and that sort of thing. So let me show you the stamp a little bit better. This one says, let's stay home, introvert mode, which everyone in this house is. A little self-care, time to relax and unwind, cozy vibes, cozy, comfy cozy, finding comfort in this, totally a homebody. Then you have the coffee, which I love my coffee, and a little house. So happy to be here, taking a break. Enjoyed this so much. Me time, enjoying peace and quiet. I don't think I'm ever going to use that one, ever. At least until the kids get married. But yeah, everyday delight. And so it comes with a stamp set. It comes with these stickers, which are puffy. I do like the type font, and I love the colors too. I love to use pink and red in my pages. And let's just have things about making things, Maker's Gonna Make, watching this, just things that you would say if you were just at home having a little break to yourself. This is the card set, which if you buy the kit, you get the digital version of the cards, and I love this. I love it for like my craft room. Today's self-care looks like this. Introvert mode. I love being at home, ready to rest and relax, and thankful for a long time. Pfft, sure. And there is no place like home. And this one is the one that I really wanted for the new house, and this one for my craft room. So I'm gonna have a craft area over there, quiet and cozy, binging. Oh, there's another one here. Quality time with myself, family, or friends. Loving this, everyday delight. This is just a pattern. I love this pattern though. It's really pretty. That would make a cute wallpaper. Give yourself the space you need. Also comfy. Let's stay in. Homebody. And then the 4x6 cards. Grant yourself some grace. It's okay to take a break. This is me right now. And I like that. Love this rainbow too. This would make a really cool title card. I love my title cards. Relax. Currently the details. I would like this one for title card too, or for journaling. All the feels. I love this also for Christmas. Oh, in the back they have this triangle pattern. Okay. And these are the die cuts, which I always love. They have a lot here. And I'm so sad that I have to like put it away. I can't wait to use it when I move though. Comfy and cozy. There's no place I'd rather be. Listening. Homebody. Stack bookshelf. That's my teenager on the couch playing with the phone or reading. I do like labels for stamping dates, reading, a stack of books. Oh, and I also have their bookworm. I think it was the name of that that kit, and I have another one from In a Creative Bubble that all of them will look awesome together. Introvert mode, taking a break, loving, peace and quiet, online retail therapy. I need like 40 of those. Currently reading, in my element crafting, life is better in pajamas. Put this here. Reading all the books, make time for self-care, indoorsy, which I totally am, binge watching, introvert, on my desk, taking a nap, totally obsessed, watching, me time, writing in my journal, baking, let's get takeout. Love my creative space. I love this. I wish this was like the cover to a journal. Home Sweet Home. I love this. This is so cute. It's a little girl reading, or a lady. Label. Life Right Now. Oh. Alone time. Savor this quiet moments. Never gonna use that one. Get cozy. Ah, I love that one. Paper Love. Enjoying this podcast. Yoga Girl. Hibernating. Let's relax. Selfie. Oh, can't grab anything. Staying home all day. Delight in the making. Maker of things. A little eye mask. Making. Make stuff. My story. Time to chill. A little house. This is me. And a little heart. I think this kit has a little bit of everything, even though it's very homey. It also talks about like listening to music or podcasts, books, drinking coffee, making things. And I really was tempted to get the other stamp sets, but I am trying to limit the number of stamps that I get because last year I bought a lot of them, especially from Figure Craft and Everyday Explorers. They're really good stamps. So if you're looking for a stamp set, I recommend this one. These normally come packaged, but I honestly don't care. I leave them like this. I was thinking about like labeling them in the back, but it's very rare that I mention a stamp by name. Most of the stamps that I love sell out real quick, and I think this kit will sell out too really fast, so I would move on if you really want it. And thank you so much for watching this video about all the Happy Mail. Thank you so much. Bye.